you, was it me, got the start all the time, because I definitely didn't. I found myself where Gus is sitting tonight, but a lot of times, even years ago, you think back to when Marty Brodeur was playing 70 games.
Dvorak into the Minnesota zone, and it knocked off of his stick, controlled by Kaprizov. Kaprizov ahead for Zuccarello. Zuccarello, a shot, and it caught iron on the far side.
Look at the plays, Kaprizov up, quick up, but it's hard for a goalie to line up on the stick. It feels like it's so far away from his body, and it just doesn't seem right. It opens up that far side, and Zuccarello, it's that long stick of Zuccarello. It's so hard to line up on the puck.
Konechny tried to drive wide against Faber.
Wonder if Flyers seeing the puck clean, and back-to-backs, you don't get a morning skate. You don't really get to feel the puck.
Quick shot right off the draw, deflected up and over the top of the net. Boldy's pass, wanted Johansson. Zegras starts back the other way, has Grundstrom driving the slot, sends it back to the trailing Andre for a shot right on, and a pad save by Wallstedt. His pass cross ice behind Boldy, but he's able to pick up the carom. Spurgeon to Boldy, a shot, hit Eriksson out front, Spurgeon on the rebound, sent it just wide.
Action from Rick Tocchet, not pleased with the penalty by Michkov, who maybe hasn't been on the right side of the coach's mind all year long since the beginning of the year, but you go through a guy's stick right there, and to be the superstar they want him to become.
Wild on the power play. Zuccarello in the slot. Eriksson a shot and a save by Vladar. Wild's kill, which had struggled here at home most of the season. They were 31st in the league until a stretch here over their last 6. And the one-timer by Dvorak knocked away easily. Dvorak back to the line for York. Now Dvorak, Johansson's on. Wild at full strength.
Against the power play, if you're going to take a shot from the top of the circles with no traffic, you'll take that anytime.
Couturier wins the draw for Philadelphia. Sanheim with a long shot, gloved by Wallstedt. Now Johansson controls for Minnesota, but he gave it away. Couturier centers, deflected by Wallstedt, and it comes all the way back out to neutral ice. And the pass back for Middleton was intercepted by Konechny. Flyers have numbers at the Minnesota line. Grabenkin plays across, and the shot by Sealer held by Wallstedt. Yurov wins that one, and it's picked up by Bogosian. Yurov dead last among 98 centers with at least 500 draws this year, but he has an edge over Zegras. Hasn't taken as many, but has won just 33% of his faceoffs this season. Tippett shot knocked down by Wallstedt. Middleton controls for Minnesota. Middleton lost the puck as he tried to carry out of the zone. Here's a chance for Andre down the slot. They score. Andre's shot trickles through Wallstedt. And Philadelphia has the game's first goal late in the first period.
Trevor Zegras makes a great play, and Carl Grundstrom with the hard back check will turn that puck over, and it's Emil Andre who comes up late on the rush in the second wave, and it's just a quick release, backhand, forehand, fools Wallstedt a little bit of a short little release. He cut it off, looks like it just goes over the pad and under the glove and couldn't squeeze it.
Boldy plays it back for Johansson. Hughes down to the corner for Minnesota. Tried to center, it got through. Vladar with a save. Now Johansson. Johansson defended by York, carries up high. Hughes works down the boards, escapes Dvorak, circles behind the net, centered, and Yurov sent it just wide. Andre to the line, but Bogosian holds for Minnesota. Tarasenko back to Bogosian, a shot saved by Vladar. Michkov back to the point. York picks it up off the boards, cuts in a backhander and a glove save by Wallstedt. Wild had a lot of time in the offensive zone, but just one shot on their first power play opportunity. Hughes to Zuccarello, and the Wild cleanly gained the zone. Zuccarello's pass deflected, picked up by Boldy. He scores! Boldy on the power play, and Minnesota ties it.
That fools the goalie thinking he's going high, but it's a zone entry by Zuccarello. Looks like it was going to be a seam all the way across. Catches Boldy in the skate, he stays with it. But as he moves in, you just watch his blade in his eyes. You see a goalie get fooled by that so much, and you can see Vladar knows right away that that little look off Boldy does and snaps it hard on the ice.
Are you telling me you wouldn't use every trick in the book?
There might be a YouTube video out there somewhere of me doing something very similar to that. But the puck actually ended up in my net, so it didn't work. Unfortunately.
Faber got it to Kaprizov. Free in the slot. He scores! Number 38 for Kirill Kaprizov, and the Wild have the lead.
So incredible, his patience level. But again, it's the shot from the top that establishes the offense, and it's Hughes again. And it's a small little board play by Faber to get it to Kaprizov, but Vladar cannot find that. He thinks Kaprizov's going to take the original shot. From here, he goes down. He's sold out. Kaprizov's patience level. He's got half the net to go upstairs to the blocker side. But it's that little fake. Vladar bites on that, can't get across. And Kaprizov again.
Gives to Konechny. Spins away from Zuccarello. Tippett walks by Zuccarello. A shot right on. And a save by Wallstedt. Perfect example of the Kaprizov goals we used to see so often earlier in his career.
Yeah, when he winds it up, he gets a skate going 10-2 or whatever you want to call it.
Philly won in come-from-behind fashion last night at home against Washington. Their 19th come-from-behind win of the year. Only two teams have more.
A great little release by Tarasenko there. He didn't even waste any time to flex his stick. So quick with his wrist. It's just a little heel-to-toe high glove. It's a great save.
Tippett winds, fires, scores! And a shorthanded goal for Owen Tippett ties the game 2-2.
It's one you want your goaltender to have, but Johansson coming out of the zone with the puck. You talk about four forwards on the power play. It's a little turnover inside the blue line, quick transition. Right from the top. Just overreacts a little bit. Doesn't pick the puck up clean off Tippett's stick.
Seems like there have been such significant Minnesota ties to the Philly roster for years. Barkey gave it down the slot. Saved Wallstedt. Andre and Tippett, the goals for Philadelphia. Boldy and Kaprizov for Minnesota. 3 1/4 minutes left. Here's Boldy in. Drops to the slot, and Eriksson Ek's shot's kicked away by Vladar.
Spurgeon coming late, but Matt Boldy with a few nice plays on his last shift, finding Eriksson Ek.
One of the league's elite. Hartman comes off the end boards, tried to center. Zuccarello got a piece of it.
It was bouncing around in front, and Hartman corrals his puck behind the net. Does what he should, just get the puck to the front. That's a chaos in front of the crease, but just all 6'5" of Vladar needed every inch to get to that rebound.
Tippett loses Faber. Moves in, sets up shot behind the net. 4-on-3 for Philadelphia. Centering pass intended for Konechny, intercepted by Eriksson Ek and cleared. Konechny moves in, a shot, save Wallstedt. Rebound Dvorak. Dvorak centers, and a sliding save by Wallstedt once more.
Saw his frustration for giving that tying goal up. But he has answered in a big way on this power play. Now back-to-back power plays, there's been big saves off angle.
Wallstedt has played 7 of the 8 shootouts that the Wild have played this year. He's 4-3. Michkov in. Goes to the backhand, and Wallstedt got a pad on it.
Unbelievable fake, but you watch Wallstedt's feet. He's set and square the whole time, right on the middle of the puck. Keeps his edge under him. It's a quick little transition. He goes one knee down with his leg, switches. You can see a frustrated Zegras.
Minnesota's best this year is Matt Boldy. 5 out of 8. Boldy moves in, went backhand, saved by Vladar. Wild need a save by Wallstedt to extend. Konechny moves in for Philadelphia and scores. And the Flyers win it in a shootout.
Page out of Matt Boldy's book. It's the real quick backhand, forehand, 5-hole. Looked like he wasn't going to do anything. Was going to take his time and didn't waste any time just to get it over the stick blade of Wallstedt, who was great.